What's going on, everybody? I'm your host, Aaron Sirius Simmons. Welcome to the Executive's View, the view from on top, man. You could be anywhere in the world, but you're here with us, and I do appreciate that. Do not adjust the screen. It is me. It is I. I lost the bet. I honor my bets. With that being said, you could be anywhere in the world, but you're here with us, and I do appreciate that. You guys know how I get down. If you see the show, share the show. We're all over the place, man. We on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Spotify, TikTok. We're doing big things in big places. Definitely want to take everybody along for the journey. I don't do this by myself. I got a couple of brothers that are sitting here ready to chop it up, talk about everything around the world of professional sports. The homie Villains in the building. What's going on, my guy? How we doing, sir?
Villain in the building, in the place to be. Got a little rest, but we're back at it. What's going on, boys?
What's going on, big dog, man? What's going on, big dog, man? I mean, the Yankees are beating the brakes off the Red Sox, but we'll talk about those Knicks here in a minute. Larry's in the building.
I got to shout out my daughter Avery.
Yeah.
So we went to Mohegan Sun. We got to Xavier got to play with the Connecticut Sun
that's awesome.
Women's team, and Avery got to make me a bracelet in our colors, and it says "Villain" on the side.
Oh, hey, yo,
That's
Avery,
my baby girl.
Talk.
Shout out to Avery.
Real talk, yo. I'm trying to get a bracelet too, so put your boy on. Real talk, man.
Yeah. I'll tell her to hook it up.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, shout out to Miss Avery, man. Larry's in the bonus. What's going on, my man? How we doing, sir?
Man, I want to hear that, Barry. Man, he be wide awake on backstage business, but on Tuesdays he be like, I'm sleepy. He be wide awake for all these other shows. No, man, I don't want to hear that, man. Wake your ass up, man. I don't want to hear that. No way, brother. Come on.
We active. We here.
Yeah. Wake up.
Let's go to work, man. Got a lot to talk about, man. Not a lot of time to get into it, man. I want to start around the diamond really quickly, man. MLB is in full swing. We had a couple of things of notes, but the Mets are sliding badly. Sometimes it's pitching, sometimes it's hitting. They can never really put the pieces together, and now it's just I love scrolling social media because I like watching the Mets crash out videos, man. Villain, talk to me, my guy. Where's your head at?
Yeah, because I was hoping you would start here. I mean, I'm sorry for all Met fans. My dad was a Met fan until his last day, so it's unfortunate. Like, money can't buy you love, and money can't buy you a winner. All right, the Mets have been pouring money into this organization. They thought. You got to think of it when the Mets were kind of playing, not like a small market team, but were not really spending money on stars and free agents. And they thought bringing it, getting new ownership because, the old ownership, the Wilpons and everybody were caught up in the Ponzi scheme, right? And a lot of their money was really frozen. They couldn't do a lot of business. So, that they sold some interest in the team and then sold the team to Steve Cohen, and everybody thought, oh, we got Steve Cohen's money. He's got more money than the Yankees. He's going to buy us a winner. And every year he spent money and it's been a failed disaster. And this is the latest in that trend. Bo Bichette has not played well. Francisco Lindor is the most overpaid superstar I've seen so far. I can't buy a hit. He's not even hitting his weight right now. I think the pitching has surprisingly been solid. I think Clay Holmes as a starter has been pretty solid, but for the most part, even I hate to say this name, right? Serious Devin Williams been pitching pretty well for them. But it's the back end of the rotation. It's really the hitting that's really failed them. And a lot of money dumped into this team and no results. So they're looking to get a win against the Minnesota Twins, a team that we're familiar with, Sirius, for a lot of different reasons.
Yeah.
But I think it's 4-3 right now. They look like they might blow that game too. So Yeah, it's a mess in New York. The Yankees were on a little bit of slide. Nothing cures your ails like getting the Kansas City Royals to come into town, and now we're
Correct.
playing Boston. That's not really playing good baseball at all.
Mhm.
Their pitching is a mess. Roman Anthony is not it right now. Can't throw to the cutoff man, let alone to any base. So New York baseball has been kind of meta the first
Yeah,
couple
yeah,
of
yeah, yeah,
weeks,
yeah,
man.
yeah. Before we move on, man, coach is in the bones. What's going on, coach? How we doing, sir?
Doing all right.
With the
Doing all
Well,
right.
get
vintage
in where
hat.
you. I know, right? Get in where you fit in, big dog. Talking a little bit around the diamond. One to start with the Mets, losers of 11 straight. Um, when we finished with spring training or whatever, we did not expect this Mets team to be this bad. What are you saying, big dog?
I don't understand where the Mets are going wrong. Um, it's just again we talk about this all the time. Like it just seems like a bunch of guys who are going out there wearing the same uniform. And it's just like just the things they do. Just like there's no like cohesion is the word I'm looking for. And it just it's a absolute mess. The Mets are a mess, and just like they just can't get out of their own way. It seems like if I was a Mets fan, it would just be like it seems like every night for the last 2 weeks has just been okay. This is where the shoe drops. It's like everything's fine, and then this is what happens. It's the bad throw, the bad exchange. It is the untimely hidden. It is just leaving men on base, and then struggling to even get men on base once you do. And it's just I don't know. Like the Mets are a tire fire right now, but again, it's a long season. But
Yeah,
it's just
yeah.
like it's just I don't know. Right now, I don't know what's going on in Queens, but boy, they gotta figure it out.
I
I
mean,
mean, Juan Soto being hurt, serious, it doesn't help. I think he's
No,
supposed to come back tomorrow,
tomorrow, I
but I
believe. Yeah.
mean, they can't hit. And
yeah,
when they do hit, they don't pitch, and it's that classic, back and forth. But
Mhm.
it's like they thought they could just throw money at it, and the guys that they got aren't really producing.
Well, the thing is, like the throw money at it model seems to work in other places, in other markets. Like the Dodgers just throw money at it. The Yankees tend to throw money at it. Other ball clubs tend to throw money at it, but it doesn't look this bad. So, like, what is going on with this Metropolitan Ball Club to
because
where to
because
your
here
point?
here's the thing, and we talk about this all the time, and I feel like we've been talking about this forever. And I mean, and this is the thing with the Mets. We always talk about spending money is one thing, spending the right money is another
Mm-hmm.
thing. It's just like like I don't know. And I mean, Mets fans will probably like come at me for this, but and I don't care. It's like maybe the money you gave Juan Soto, you could have filled out your entire roster with the
Hello,
money
I
that
mean,
you
the
gave
Yankees
Juan
did
Soto.
that.
hello.
The
That's
Yankees
what the
did that.
Yankees did. Yeah,
It's like
Yeah.
again, look at the team across where he came from. It's like so instead of just signing this one guy, you could have signed three guys.
I
The
mean, it's
Mets,
it's it's like the Moneyball, right? Remember
yeah,
in
Mhm.
Moneyball when they were when they're talking. I think Brad Pitt's character, Billy Bean's talking about losing Jason Giambi, right, and taking that salary and filling it with three guys. I think it was David Justice, might have been Jeremy Giambi, another guy that add up
right.
to his numbers, right, to add up
Mhm.
to his walks or his on base or what have you. It's the same principle, and the Mets just don't
Yeah,
get it.
That's so weird because again, this roster, if you look at the roster, is loaded with talent. You know what I'm saying? And so for
but
them
again,
to
like I said,
be,
that goes to the lack of cohesion. Like, you can just get a bunch of guys together, and it's like good guy, good guy, good guy. But it's like guys who mesh well.
but see,
Especially
but
with
see,
baseball.
but see,
Like it's so important in baseball that when you have like a team that's like all together and stuff like that.
here's
Mhm.
my only retort to that. They're not doing the fundamental things well at all. Like I understand cohesion. I understand, understanding where your pitchers are supposed to pitch and this, that, and the third, but there is like they're not doing fundamental things well. They're not fielding pop flies well. They're not base running well. They're not hitting cutoffs well. Like the
But I mean, that's
fundamental
part of
things.
cohesion, though. It's like when you get like it's like these guys just show up at the ballpark and just like, all right, let's go play some baseball. You know what I'm saying? Like that's where spring training, that's where practice. Like it's just Like this is again, that's where the lack of cohesion and stuff like that. And again, like you talk about the Dodgers. The Dodgers are good enough to where there's like, you know what? No matter what happens, we can just go sign Kyle Tucker.
Mhm.
Doesn't matter because
Mm.
he'll fit in around everybody else because our base is solid. The Mets didn't have a solid base. They didn't have a solid foundation to.
Diabolical.
They
Hey,
didn't have a
yo,
solid foundation.
in Corey's defense, I ordered it. It ain't got in yet. I'm gonna go pick one up tomorrow from the store. This I have to do for now.
I told
I
him he
will
might
have
have to do
one
an
on
extra
tomorrow.
day. He might have to
Yeah,
do
you're
an
gonna have
extra
to.
day.
Yeah,
He's
I
Yeah,
think
skating.
the draft is coming. Mm.
yeah.
I mean, I
It
gotta do.
really is.
I gotta wear this Raven stuff all week. So tomorrow during the draft, I gotta wear the jacket. So I lost my bet. But anyway, sorry about that, Coach. Go ahead.
No, no, that's funny. But like, it's just again, like when you're the Dodgers, you have this foundation, you know, where you can just kind of add some pieces or whatever like that. You know, when the house is nice, you can add an addition, you can add a room here, or you can, you know, whatever like that. It's like you can fix. You know what? Our house is nice, but you know what? Let's fix the bathroom. Let's redo the kitchen. You know, our house is fine, but let's just, you know, it's like the Mets house wasn't nice enough to be like, you know what? Let's fix the kitchen when the foundation is cracked.
Right,
Mm.
Like
right.
and that's the problem with the
I
Mets.
mean,
Like
Simeon's not a bad dude. Lindor is not a bad guy. Obviously, you got Soto.
Yeah, but
You
Marcus
know,
Simeon's not hitting. That's the
and again,
problem.
that's the thing. Like on paper, and again,
mhm.
games are not
Hmm.
won and lost on paper, but on paper, this Mets team should be competitive. But yet they're at the bottom of a very, very bad East division right now.
Hmm. But
So
yeah,
like,
Bobichet's not hitting. You know,
right,
Lindor's the best player on his team when Soto's not playing,
Mhm.
and he hasn't hit in 3 years.
yeah,
I mean, he put it together the second half of last year, but other than that, his Mets tenure has been a joke. And
Yeah.
to Steve's point, you know, the Dodgers spend money, but they spend money properly and they put the right pieces together. You know, they don't
mhm,
just throw money to throw money out there. The pieces that they put together, they all make sense and they you know what I mean? Like there's not a wasted dollar.
Yeah, no, I
There
mean, because like
really
again,
isn't.
they had some issues with their bullpen. Let's go get Diaz. Now Diaz got hurt,
Yeah.
but it's like that's the kind of money that's spending money correctly. It's like the Dodgers who just won a World Series. Like, you know what, we can get better.
Hmm.
Our bullpen was a little shaky. Let's go get one of the best closers in baseball. That's how you spend the right
Absolutely.
money.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, shout out to Toronto. They took them to 7 games. So Dodgers like, well, I think we should win it in 5.
If it wasn't for this shaky
right.
bullpen, we would have won it in 5. So like, yeah, let's do that.
But yeah, spinning around the diamond really quickly, man. We got a lot of different situations going on. Talk to me, Astros fans. What's going on there?
No.
He said no.
You got
I
2 of them, so
refuse to
one of you
talk
guys
about
can
it.
talk.
Hey,
Let's
I
talk
refuse
about
to
it.
talk.
I mean,
Talk to me
I,
about it, man. What's
I put my
cracking?
I put my background in Minute Maid. You know what is going. You know what is going on in Houston. Jordan may be the MVP. Maybe the MVP of the league. That's what's going on in Houston.
Yeah, he
He's
is. He is
hitting.
what
He's hitting the
it,
cover off the ball.
He got to
he's
be
hitting
at this
home runs,
point every
right?
night.
Yes,
Every night he got to go to the park. Like that has to
and
be like depressing. Every night, you know, like you know what? If I don't go 3 for 4, drive in all the runs, do all this, like we might not win tonight. You know, has to be depressing.
exactly. But they're getting a little bit more healthier. I will say this. Regardless if y'all don't like the Astros or not, man, Altuve played his 2000 game, and the dude's. I was been a model citizen, model player. Um,
I hate that I
yeah,
like him. I keep
huh?
saying that. I hate that I like him.
No, but I mean, like again,
I
it's like
refuse.
it's
I
just one of those
refuse. Like
things where
somebody pull on his jersey for real quick.
like
Tug on the jersey real quick. I'll
Hey,
show you.
hey, hey! But like I said, what's got he might be Alvarez might be the MVP. Remember, y'all was
Hide
talking.
your trash cans.
Look, y'all was talking mess about me when I said, man, he's probably the third best hitter in baseball. And this season he's putting it together.
yeah, I mean,
I
health has always been
mean,
a thing. It was
better.
never talent. It was always health with
Yep,
Alvarez. And like if he's
yep.
healthy, yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, that's the thing. He's if he's healthy, he's going to hit 305, 310. He's gonna hit like 48 home runs. He's gonna drive in a whole bunch of runs. I mean, this is a guy who he's an elite hitter. He's not just really good. He is one of the most elite hitters in the game right now. So it's just, but it's always been health with him. So I mean, it's like that's the thing. It's just once again with the Astros, and I said this a couple weeks ago. It's like it is going to be a roller coaster. There are going to
Yeah.
be stretches where they're going to look unbeatable, and there are going to be
Mhm.
stretches where they look very beatable. Okay,
Yep.
but because this is a imperfect team, and I said it, you said it. Any Astros fan who pays attention to the team knows this team is still a work in progress. They're going to have to make some moves, and I think the move that they can't make is for Crane to sell the team. That's the move they can't make. You can't fire the owner. You can't fire the guy who signed the checks. But like that's another story.
Hey, the good thing is the rest of the division is just as bad. So that's
I mean,
the
the Athletics leading
Angels,
the division right
Angels,
now.
Angels,
Yeah,
Angels
I
The
mean,
stink.
Athletics are 12 and 11, leading
Angels
the
stink.
division.
the
yeah.
Rangers
Angel.
can't
I
hit.
mean, well, you know what? I gotta give credit because I didn't want him to kill or totally undress Mike Trout, but after seeing him in New York, I listen, Unc. When you get in, I will apologize.
I'm
The dude's
surprised
just missed some
y'all
Can
plays.
I
Yankees
can I
ain't
get an
already over
apology
here
too?
trying to
Because I've been the
kill him.
main one telling y'all, and y'all like, look, man.
No,
I don't.
listen,
Y'all,
Coach.
y'all, y'all think I
I
be
apologize.
y'all think I
I
be joking?
apologize.
I don't be joking when I be saying this stuff. I just say stuff in a
But
humorous manner. It's like
but
Mike Trout.
you know what
He ain't
I
gonna miss
say
too much
though.
Eagles football, man. Like he don't got time for it. Like
I know,
he not.
but you know what I say about it though, Coach, is that he's on the West, y'all, and I don't get to see him play.
Yeah.
It's one thing that he's hurt all the time, but then he's on the West, and I definitely don't get to see him if he does play. So I don't know his makeup like that. So I apologize to Coach. This is a season of apology, a season of giving. I'm giving out apologies. Don't get too excited. Support
Oh,
your neighborhood villain.
man, that
I'm
dude.
apologizing to Steve. I'm
He
apologizing
he he he's healthy
Hey,
when he
to
plays
you know what?
Astros, though. I tell you that much.
I
That
lost a
boy, that
bet
boy's
serious. I'll
strong
apologize
as
to
an
you
ox
too.
when he
Anybody
plays.
can get it.
Look, he didn't hit so many home runs in Minute Maid. I was like, man, it would be so great to have him. But the Astros play in September, and he don't want to be no part of that.
They
You know,
play meaningful
yeah,
baseball in
Yeah.
September and
he don't want to be
October. Not
nowhere
even
near
in
that.
October, just in September.
Yeah.
It's meaningful
You know
baseball.
what? When because like I said, we watch more Mike Trout probably than anybody. Me and Steve do. He reminds you of Dwight Howard. You know how they
Mm.
was like Dwight really didn't like basketball, but he was big and tall and he was athletic,
Mm-hmm.
and they was like he plays really good. He's
Yeah.
really amazing that he plays, but he doesn't really
Mhm.
like playing basketball. Doesn't like it. Mike Trout to me is like he's a really really good baseball player, but he really wanted to play football, but he probably sucked at it.
Yeah, he
He
wasn't
wasn't
good.
that
He's
good
definitely a
at it.
football guy. Like he just wasn't good at
Yeah,
Like,
football or something.
his dad was the coach. He was
Mhm.
really
Mm.
good. He
Yep.
wanted to do other things, but like, let me give
yeah.
this baseball thing a try. And I don't even think like is the right word. I think he likes baseball. I
He
don't
don't
think
love
he
it.
loves it.
He
I
don't
think
love
he
it.
loves football, and he played football, but he just wasn't as good as baseball. And somebody told him,
Right,
"Hey, look, you can make a gazillion dollars playing baseball, or you can play
guaranteed.
football, and you might suck and may not even get drafted." And he said, "Well, I might as well go make this gazillion dollars because,
Well,
like I
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
say,
I
when he
mean, and then
plays, it's like,
he didn't waste any time. Like, 'cause I remember a
no,
guy, and this is a name that I was talking about with a coworker of mine a couple of days ago, Jeff Samardzija, who was
I
like,
remember that.
Jeff Samardzija was like really good at football, but he was like, you know
Mm-hmm.
what, I want to play baseball. So so
yeah,
so he went so he went to play baseball.
Yeah,
And I feel
Kyler
like
Murray should have stuck to baseball.
I'm
yeah,
surprised he didn't go back to it yet.
Yeah.
yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
well, you could be 30 and go back and play baseball, as
Mm.
Nah, man,
long
Kyler
as he's
Murray
in
gonna
the
be batting
cage.
cleanup for the A's in a
And you
couple
know what's
years. Don't
funny? I
worry.
was watching I was just flipping around the other day and I was watching 30 for 30 the 84 NFL draft, Elway
Mhm.
to Marino.
Oh yeah,
That's an older one, classic, right?
yeah.
And
Mhm.
talk about how Elway was going to go play for the Yankees and didn't cuz he didn't want to play for Baltimore. That's kind of like Mike Trout in a little bit, you know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? So it's
No.
diabolical. But that guy needs. I don't even want you to leave Anaheim or at Los Angeles of Anaheim, California, by the Bay. Stay there, cause like, dude, like you missed your chance. It's over. Just collect your check, and when you're done, let me know so I can clean up your locker.
Well, yeah. I mean, and that's what he's gonna do. I mean, and like I said, I feel like I won't go to I will say this, and I've said this in the group, and I'll say it here on the show so everybody can hear. I feel like he has a very KG trajectory to his career, where one day he's gonna be like, okay, made enough money, got a couple MVPs, like let's go win a championship. He'll drive up the 405 to the Dodgers or something like that, or he'll go home to Philly, win that championship, and then it'll be like, okay, mission accomplished, you know. And it's like, I just feel like he's gonna do that, but he might not though. Again, it's like Mike Trout is Mike Trout, and like I said, you could line 10 people up in a row and have him in there, and like people like I don't know who, like the big ball guy. Like I mean, he looks pretty big. I don't know who that is. Maybe he might be a football player or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He pull up in his
Yeah.
Bentley, you know who he is or something. But,
Man, if you think Mike Trout drive a Bentley, like
No,
I
I'm
got
just
some
joking.
oceanfront
I'm
property in
joking.
Arizona to see. That man
No,
drive
I'm
like
joking.
a Jeep Cherokee or something
Yeah,
like that.
I'm
You know what I'm
he
saying?
drive
Like,
like a
no
what is
way
it, a
he drive a
Bronco?
Bentley. He had
Dude.
like a F-150 or something like that, which he can afford the gas in Southern California because he's super
Yeah.
rich, so he can afford to. He probably drive a no. Mike Trout, he probably drives like a Rivian or something like that. Like a nice electric car, clean, like environmentally, something like that.
Isn't that the Honda joint? That's the Honda
Yeah,
joint, right?
yeah.
No,
Yeah, yeah.
Rivian is like the electric joint, man. They're actually
Yeah, but
really
the
good
Honda
cars.
makes an electric car that's like, isn't it? I don't know what it's called. I don't know.
He drives that little that old refrigerator looking thing.
Yeah,
The,
like the Honda.
Look, the
Yeah, I
only
don't
way
know.
we're gonna see Mike Trout play a meaningful game is if the Phillies trade for him and the Eagles say, you know what, we'll work our schedule around Phillies games. That's the
Man,
only
look,
way you're gonna see him get traded.
have y'all been to the Philly sports complex? He can walk.
Yeah.
He can walk from the bank to the link. It's a nice walk.
Hey man, you
Like
gotta
he be in heaven.
one.
But he would actually have to play baseball.
correct.
Yeah, but he can do Dion. Dion, hey, look, you got a 1 p.m. game here and you got a 7 o'clock kickoff here. Hey, we got you a skybox like Martin.
Now,
You can be in the
of anything,
skybox.
if the game gets too late, like man, like if the Eagles have a Sunday night game and they have like a 1 p.m. like first pitch and like it's extra innings, Mike gonna be like, man, I got to get across the street, man. Like
Yeah.
3-run homer from Trout. Phillies
He's
win.
gonna mysteriously
Trout walks
come out with
off.
some injuries, man. As soon as he gets ready to like, my
My
I
back, my neck.
He got a
Hey,
bad back, man. He need a backyotomy, man. Like his
the
back is cooked.
he go
you know
he
what
gonna
I'm
be
saying?
like my man
he can DH.
from Half Baked. Get away from me, man! I'm impotent.
yeah.
Hey, dude, I need a backyard me.
Yeah,
Hey,
back
but
out of me, man.
Yeah, back
the-
out.
Yeah.
I mean, but the crazy thing is, I would honestly, I hate to say, well, they not in our division, but I would love to see Harper and Trout back to back with Kyle Schwarber. I was missing his
Yeah,
name up.
yeah.
They
That would be
tried
a
Schwarber,
great-
Kyle Schwarber. Like
Schwarber.
they tried.
Schwarber.
He wasn't
That would be-
interested. Like he
that would be-
said no. Like they tried.
That would be a crazy lineup, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy,
if
crazy,
they
crazy.
ever got him on the field. I mean,
Exactly. I mean, I think the thing is with Trout is, and then we can move. I think that if he were to go to Philly, he would miraculously be healed and be able to play.
See,
yeah,
I
don't
think
know
it's
about
closer to that. I think all of a sudden he'll never be stronger. He'll never be faster. He'll never like
Right.
yeah.
Yeah.
Moving right along, gentlemen. Before we dive into football, this is going to be a football heavy podcast because the draft is in a couple of days. But I wanted to swing it around the hardwood really quickly, man. Coach, the Magic pulled off the upset, bro. Talk to me,
did they.
Coach. The
You mean the
Magic
Hawks?
done pulled off the
I mean, the
upset.
Hawks.
The baby boy Magic, man.
Look,
Did we see
man,
that one coming?
I would be lying if I said I did. You know what I'm saying? It's just like this, but see, this is I've been talking about this the whole time, like with the Magic. It's like they can beat anybody, they can lose to anybody because they're talented. I mean, like the talent on that team from top of the roster to the bottom of the roster is like they're good. You know that they got it, and it is a combination of that talent and of course the Pistons maybe not quite ready for prime time. Maybe they needed this punch in the mouth. You know, like I mean, because they're still a young team. You know, it's just everybody wants to make them the Thunder, and they're not. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's just the Thunder had a group of guys, and they had enough. They had some veteran presence on that team. You know, whereas like they could kind of reel the young bucks in, let the young bucks kind of lead, but then like they still had like vets on the team who can kind of like keep them humble and kind of keep them straight and narrow. Just like with the Spurs. The Spurs, they're led by the youth, but they have
Shout out to Wemby though, man. Hopefully he gets back, man. That
yeah,
phone
yeah,
was
I
that
saw
phone
that and I was
crazy.
like, good grief. It's like as much as I can't stand the Spurs, I like Wimby.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? It's like nothing wrong with the guy, but the jersey he wears, I don't like. But anyway,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, because you have like all these young guys, but then you have that good mix of vets and stuff like that. And um, the I don't know. It's like I feel like the Pistons just they thought they were just gonna be able to go out there and just be like, okay, you know, you
hmm
know, here we are. Like we just, but again, I didn't think that the Magic were going to beat the Hornets because the Hornets were like playing so well, and I feel
yeah,
like
yeah.
and when they beat the Hornets, I was like, well, let's see. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's clicked. You know what I'm saying? Because like they've ebbed and flowed, and then maybe we're riding a high wave right now. But like I was shocked at how they played. I mean, and look, every time I see Paolo Banchero do something well, it hits me right here. You know what I'm saying, and I know it hits the other two other guys on this panel as
If
well
we could
because
only see the ping pong balls, man, I want to
I'm
see
not,
them.
not today, guys. Not today. Not today. Not today. We can't do it today.
I need a recount. I need a recount.
I mean it's that, and then it's like like I mean I don't know, man. Like this not the launch pad, but it's just like like seeing Paolo doing what he do. He should be doing it in Houston. It should be, but anyway. But like, I mean, it is what it is, man. Like just to touch on like some other stuff going on, like in the playoffs. While I got the mic, man, like Philly is taking it to Boston tonight.
They did.
Um,
They just won that game, man. That game's over.
yeah, like that. I mean, like big ups to I got Blazers, Spurs on in the background here. It's like
Mhm.
the Blazers definitely after what happened the other night, the Blazers definitely got up off the mat and responded. Which again,
Yeah.
I have no. I mean, nobody else could do anything except for Denny the other night. You know what I'm saying? It's like when the rest of the team comes to play, this is what happens. This is and look, we made fun of the Blazers and we talked about Blazers. This is a Blazers team that found something special and has just
hmm
been running with it. And
Yeah.
like to see what's happened out there. And look, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna take a quick sidebar. Don't move the team. The Portland Trailblazers belong in Portland. Their owner's doing some real sneaky, like underhanded stuff, and this team might end up in Vegas. And I don't like that. I really don't like that. But anyway, to get back to to get back to what I'm saying, it's like I am a big fan of, and this might sound strange, the playoff Denver Nuggets. The Nuggets play such a playoff style brand of basketball. It's like watching them during the regular season. Ugh, yuck, up, thumbs down. But it seems like they become a different team in the
Yeah.
playoffs.
They
It,
flip a switch. They
they
flip a
flip the
Well,
switch.
switch.
it's
Yeah,
really Murray. Murray
yeah,
becomes a different player in
yeah,
the
yeah.
playoffs.
Murray becomes. It's like Jokic kind of like carries the water, through the season, and then like Jamal Murray just becomes like this totally different guy in the playoffs. So, like I said, it's good. Like I won't mention any other thing going in the West. I think that's all about the Western Conference. I think like after Spurs
Yeah,
and the Blazers,
that's the whole playoffs. That's it
yeah,
for
yeah.
right now.
After
Yeah.
Spurs,
No, 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 no. We got
after
some other
Spurs
stuff
and
in the playoffs.
Blazers, there isn't any more games tonight after this one. I don't
No,
think.
there's nothing else.
Like
Nothing.
I'm
No.
not sure if I'm not sure what the Hawks are up to.
I don't know,
I
man. Let's talk
I
about
saw
it.
that they were playing the other night.
They
I
they're
don't know.
not they're not playing tonight, so it's fine.
I mean, let's talk about it. CJ McCollum decided to turn back the clock. Uh, I just here's the funny thing. I
This
was
is
Mikael Bridges,
no
man.
watching.
Like,
Aaron. This
I
is
was
the
watching.
funny thing.
I was watching Monday Night Raw, and I'm getting the alerts from CK. And so after Monday Night Raw went off, I went back and watched it. Um, I need answers. I need answers, and I got the guy who can potentially give me some answers. Larry, talk to me, big dog.
yeah,
New York
Larry.
Nah,
Knicks.
bro. Hey,
Yeah,
don't
Larry.
get me started, bro, because I'm over here like, uh, I know a team that needed a point guard all freaking
Just
year,
no,
and
don't do this
No,
to
no,
me,
no, no,
man.
don't
Don't
do
do
that.
this
No,
to
no,
me,
no,
man.
no, no,
we
no, no, don't do that.
said
Don't do that.
that we could have
Don't do this
got
to
CJ
me.
McCullough for cheap, and this dude is playing in Atlanta. Oh my god. Yeah, dude. You know what? And Barry, I'm not even gonna go there with you. I'm gonna say this, dude. Even what's the guy they got from Golden State? they was just using them wrong, man. I was missing the
Kaminga.
guy's name up.
Kaminga.
That Atlanta.
Kaminga.
Kaminga,
Yeah,
yeah, Kaminga.
I
Yeah,
don't.
Kaminga. They just I don't know what was Steve Kerr thinking? Like, I
He
just don't
wasn't,
like you
bro.
and I'm not gonna play you.
Man, Steve Kerr had one foot out the door apparently. So I mean, he ain't
Yeah.
care. He like, I ain't gonna be here, so I don't care
Yeah.
what y'all do. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, yeah, this team's not ready made anymore. So I think I'm gonna peace out. But yeah, I say I like seeing the Nuggets. One thing I will say, come on, NBA. What's up with these 10 p.m. Central Time tip offs, man?
I
Like,
fall
y'all can't get this
asleep
together.
on that Nuggets
That's the
Timberwolves game.
playoffs
Woke up
for
on
you
the
right
phone.
there, man. That's the playoffs in a
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean
nutshell.
that's I mean it's been like that forever, man. It's like
But
yeah,
come on, man, y'all can get this together. I mean, I get it. You know, like if you playing on the West Coast, I get it. But they were playing in the Central Time. Think about that. If you had a game like, oh yeah, we got to be at the game at 10 p.m. That's crazy. That's diabolical, dude. Um, but other than that, man, like I say, I'm not looking forward to any of the games. Hope Wimby gets better because that dude, he alters the game so much. That's why the Trailblazers had to make adjustments because dude, they just the first game they just said we're just not going inside. Period.
hmm
We don't
Yeah,
want
that's
to even
September.
see Wimby.
yeah.
And the thing
Yeah,
is, I mean, I've been watching the game, and they didn't go inside much. Wimby went down, and now
yeah, no,
they take it straight to the rack.
Yeah.
yeah.
They've been so.
But even without him, that team is just good, bro. That
Mhm.
team is really good. I didn't see what the score is. I've
Yeah,
been
they're
doing a little bit of
good with him, and
yeah,
they are a championship team. I mean, with them, without them, they're good.
yeah,
With them,
Yeah,
they're a
yeah, yeah,
championship team.
yeah.
And that's the difference. I mean, he just won unanimous defensive player of the year.
yeah.
Like that's I mean, and I haven't seen anybody be like, oh well, no, I don't think so. It's like yeah, like
No,
yeah,
it's no. It's like yeah, he's the guy.
yeah. It's like yeah, best
He's the
defensive
guy.
player in the league. Like
He's the guy.
let's not argue with a wall. You know what I'm saying? Like yeah,
Yeah, go argue with your mama.
Right,
Like
right.
yeah,
Let me do
yeah,
that.
You ain't winning
yeah,
that argument.
no,
You
yeah.
and
You
you're
ain't
not.
winning
he's
that
not
argument.
mine.
No, it's
You
like
ain't winning that.
Definitely not mine. My mama's stubborn.
Is Mikal Bridges the best defensive player in the league?
Yeah,
I'm
the
not
Iron
sure. Let's talk
Man.
to Villain, man. Villain, talk to me,
Barry.
man.
Yeah,
Talk to me,
listen,
man.
the Boston Celtics came out in game one and had a really good showing and then laying an egg in game two. So
Absolutely.
that's really
Mhm,
distressing for
mhm.
them.
Yeah, yeah.
I thought the Sixers were done. Really Edgecombe having a really good game. So that's a great thing. Listen,
A
and
number three
listen,
pick that
I
actually
got
pans out.
yeah, exactly.
What coincidence?
What
You know,
The,
coincidence?
the Celtics were like,
Magic, the
they
baby
saw what
Magic.
happened. They saw what happened in the other garden last night. We're like, hold my beer.
Right,
Yeah, the
exactly.
baby Magic are playing really played really inspired game one. I don't know if that's a bad sign or a bad game, but I think the Pistons don't have that playmaker outside of Cunningham, and I think that's a problem sometimes for them. Right, Cunningham
Yeah.
has to do so much for
Yeah.
that team, so that can be a problem. Maybe that's a sign of things to come for that Piston team. But the baby Harry Potters did game one, great job by them. Um, Listen, if you look at it, like I think the Spurs with the injury to Wemby, I think they'll be okay. I think the Trailblazers are a good basketball team. I think they can still get that series. Kevin Durant's coming back in game two. I like that. So, that should be
To do
good.
what?
Hey,
To do what?
let's give the Timberwolves credit. They came back to 19 down and got the win. Really gritty win. A must-win game against Denver because I don't think they can win 4 out of 5 against Denver, right? So they needed that. And then SGA is sitting on his couch, and I think he got a whistle. So that's a possibility.
Facts though.
He don't
Yeah,
even
I
need
mean,
the whistle, honestly, because they wiping the floor with them.
yeah, but like, dude, he's so good. It's annoying to watch him now.
Mhm.
Like, he gets a whistle he flops a lot. Everybody flops. They do that thing when they get off a pick and roll, and as soon as you get off of the, you shed the pick and you go onto your dribble side. You do this, like this. Like it's like taught now. Just like a two-handed shot is taught. It's taught that when you get on a pick and roll, you like you're getting fouled. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
And SGA is the king of that right now. So, yeah, I mean, that's all I've seen in the playoffs.
I mean, but
Oh
So
man.
the
there
Thunder
was a
could beat them with
game
their
at
backup.
Madison Square Garden yesterday
Yeah, so I
that
mean, the Rangers are their season's over. They're you know that they did not make the
so there was a
playoffs. So,
game at Madison
um,
Square Garden yesterday
okay,
where
all right,
they
fine,
paid a
fine.
lot of
We're gonna
money for a particular Mikael Bridges who did. I
listen,
I'm not
wait,
gonna put
wait,
let's
wait.
not put that all
We're
on
not
Mikal
gonna do
Bridges. Like
that. We're
we
not
can
gonna
laugh and
do
joke,
that.
but we can't put that all on
explain
Bridges.
it to me.
We're not gonna put that on Bridges. Here's what's gonna happen. Okay, if you watch Orange and Blue Skies and Nick's podcast hosted by the villain and
Oh,
Anthony
Luka.
himself, where we previewed the playoffs, I told you that the Knicks were gonna give me a heart attack. I have my medication right here. Okay, they're gonna give me a heart attack. There's just nothing I can do about it. As high as the game one was, the fourth quarter was a problem. I think they only outscored them by 2 points in the fourth quarter. And then I think they scored 15 points in the fourth quarter in game four. A lot of that is probably, I listen, Mike Brown's got to eat this. That lineup, he never had the lineup of Alvarado, Clarkson, Ananobi, Bridges, and Robinson. He never used that lineup during the season. You pull that lineup out in game two in the playoffs. What the hell, dude? They could not score points. Mikal Bridges was getting good looks at threes. They were rimming out. They were just going and then coming out, right? Everybody wanted to say, why did they throw the ball down? It looked like they had a timeout on the TV. No, they did not have a timeout. That's why when CJ missed the shot, he went down the court, got a good look at it, just missed it. But I mean, at the end of the day, the lineup that he chose for I think 3 to 4 minutes in the fourth quarter that he's never used before, no cohesion, you can tell. And then Cat doesn't get the ball. I mean, what are we doing? You
But Cat got to command the ball too. Cat, he was like,
but
I'm
LG,
okay.
you unlocked a two-man game, a high pin post with Cat and Cat and Brunson. And then you go away from that, and Brunson's giving it to Bridges on the wing instead of getting it into a pick and roll action with Cat. And here's another problem too. Brunson's a terrible defender.
Yeah, dude, I was just about to say they tried to hide him. They tried to hide him out.
But that's not new. That's not new. That's
not
a new development though. Like I mean, yeah.
No, it's not a new development. I've said it
You're a
before, right,
dude.
Coach? I said the two best players are the two worst defenders.
Two worst defenders. Yeah.
But like give CJ McCollum credit because the Knicks were switching everything, and it got to a point where Brown was yelling at them to switch, and then CJ sought the switch, and everybody does it. They all seek the switch to get Bridges off of your best player and put who's going to be on him. They're going to put Brunson on him. Or they're gonna get Cat on an island by himself on the perimeter and get him in the foul trouble and out the game. So the Knicks got to make adjustments. They got to fight over screens. They can't switch everything. And he's a more willing defender, but he's still not a good on ball defender. And he got exposed.
Yeah.
Hey Barry, you know what I will say too, because I watched that game. Remember last year we were talking about how the one bad side to Brunson is he gets into that hero ball mode.
Oh yeah,
which he's really good at it. He's really.
But he was the only one making shots, Larry.
But if you notice,
I mean, he had 33 yesterday.
Yeah, but when he gets into that mode, he does not pass the ball, and none of his other teammates get involved. So it's
taking
like
the air out of the ball.
That's what he's doing, and it's like you see him doing it again, and it's
but the thing is, though, Larry, all the stars do that.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna put it like this: if you watch, we just talked about SGA. SGA may get his shots, but you'll see other guys get quality shots, or he moved the ball, to get other guys quality shots. When you watch the Knicks, it's like Brunson, like you say, he just dribbles the ball out.
Because he has to work so hard to get the shot.
Yeah, don't even look for us to try to create another shot for somebody else. Don't look. It's like, how if you were a good coach and a good coach say, hey, look, I need to get other players involved. So we're going to scheme up other plays to get other guys involved. It's like they don't even do that. It's just like, Brunson, you go and you make it happen and you do whatever you do. And the rest of y'all, if y'all get a putback or a loose ball and you put it back in, then that's fine. But other than that, is almost like a team killer, dude. I would be pissed
Mhm.
if every time I came out of court, this dude's jacking up shots and I can't even get a shot up. I'd be pissed. I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
Hart had
I
a
saw a lot
good
of it.
first quarter, and
Yeah.
I don't think if he saw the court or saw the ball in the fourth quarter.
It
And
could be
not
a
to say that you
combination of
can run
both.
your offense through him, but give me a break.
Yeah. I
Like,
mean, and let me
trust
ask
your
you this.
guys.
Let me ask you this, Barry, as the Knicks fan. Just something that I saw just from watching the game. Um, do you think OG's ankle is going to be an issue moving forward? Because I do.
I do too.
I
I
think
think it's
we
gonna. I
tried
think
to
it's. I think
downplay
it's
it.
a. I think it's a big issue. I think he was gutty. He grinded through game two.
Mhm.
I don't think that ankle is healthy, and I think it's maybe some rest and some stuff like that, and like some treatment on it. But I think that ankle is going to be an issue
Did you
for
see
OG
how he
moving forward.
turned it,
Yes,
Coach?
that's what
Yeah,
I'm saying. Like, yeah,
that
that's
takes
why
a while.
that's not going to be settled by the
Mhm.
end of the week. That is
Exactly.
a yeah, and I think that's going to be something to look forward to. I mean, not look forward to, but like look
But
like to
look
look at,
for.
look
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
for.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's just
yeah,
like
yeah.
yeah, because I saw the way that ankle, and I was like, ugh.
Yeah,
I'm surprised.
that was an ugly turn.
I'm surprised he played in game two, and like I said, he gutted it out, and he actually did. He wasn't terrible, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But it's like, I mean, like I don't know, like with a guy
I
like
think
that
you
who's
I think you got to look at some other guys, Coach. To your point,
mhm.
maybe I mean he's your best, one of your best, if not best on ball. He's probably your best defensive player, to be honest with
But
you.
he
and
can't do
that's why I was
anything
and that's why I was
without
bringing it
doing
up
that
because
loss.
like with one of your better defenders, like
Mhm.
not at 100%, nowhere near 100%. I don't think
Right.
that somebody else has to step up defensively for the Knicks.
And one thing that bothers me, and I think uh, me and Sirius have talked about it before, is like when the Pacers series last year, they basically took that blueprint. You put Brunson in action to make him switch and make him get on the ball. And that's
Mhm.
exactly what the Hawks did to get him off the ball, get the ball out of his hands, or get him on the ball on defense. And they chose to put him on the ball on defense. It as good as this offense can be as efficient, that's what frustrates me. It
Mhm.
can be wildly inefficient, and the defense can be wildly inefficient. So it's scary. Listen, I think the Knicks can get it together and really, but don't get me wrong. The Hawks, I respect them. They are a good team.
Mhm.
Jalen, with Jalen John is a really good player.
Yeah, it's
Um,
really good.
the Knicks they're in a fight, and I said it was gonna be Knicks in 6. So I just had the order wrong of the games they're gonna win.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Bear, we said this was gonna be one of the ones where it might be a 4-1 Knicks win, but every game was gonna be competitive. Just how
Right.
scrappy the Hawks are
Mm-hmm.
and
Yeah.
how well they've been playing down the stretch. So, for them to steal a game, it's not to be unexpected, put it like that.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Is this
Yeah.
Cleveland Raptors series over or no?
Yeah.
I don't think the Raptors can play
Yeah,
with
it's over.
anybody
I
of
don't think
their
the
weight
Raptors win a game.
class.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think the
I
Raptors
like
are
the
just happy to
Raptors.
make
I
the
think they're a
playoffs.
decent team, but I don't think they can't play with anybody above their weight class.
No, no.
Yeah.
I haven't seen
And
them beat
and
a really good
and
team.
Brandon Ingram, you talk about guys who need to like kind of like step up. Like it's just like Brandon, like dog, Bi.
What more can he do?
They're looking to you. Ask for the ball. Go get it. Like they need you to be like the guy. They're begging for you to be the guy. Like, but some people just don't want it.
I mean, they got a team full of guys like that. Like
Mhm.
they're good players. Ingram's a good player.
He's a good
Barrett's a
player.
good player, but they're not a guy that can get it. You know what I mean? Like you
Yeah.
understand? Like I understand exactly what you're saying.
Yeah, no, you gotta want it. You gotta want that shot, and it's just like like it's just like you can't like there is no way you should have just settled for. I don't even think he had 15 shots. The other night. It's like dog, like it's the playoffs, dog. Like the team is looking for you. This is it's go time. It's money time. It's prime time, dog. Like whatever like phrase you want to use. It's like this is not a time to be sulking and like, I didn't even get the ball. Go get it, Brandon. Go get the ball.
Yeah.
Demand the ball. That you could say the same thing for Cat too, man.
Yeah.
Like demand the ball, my G. Yeah.
No one's gonna get mad at you. You know what I'm saying?
No.
I promise you. I promise you, they're not gonna get mad at you. They're not.
Man, look, hey, if we talking about Bears Knicks, man, I can't help but talk about these Rockets, man. Steve, you got on the hat, man. Look, I
But
I
can
gotta
we?
say
Now I
it.
got on this hat because you was making fun of my head last time I was on the show. You
Nah,
feel me?
man.
So
Hey
I
yo.
gotta say
this was the
it.
closest hat to
I
me.
mean,
So you was
listen,
like,
y'all
you know,
got
Hey
to
man, it was
run
so
back.
freshly. It
And
was
Luke
just so
Kennard ain't
freshly
gonna do that
changed,
shit
man.
again. He ain't gonna do that again.
he
Come
might,
on
Look,
now.
he might. I don't know. Have you seen the
dude,
Rockets play defense, Barry? He might.
man, this is the part that pissed me
I'm
off the
trying to
most,
be
dude.
optimistic.
Dude, if we lose the series, dude, Idoka gotta go, bro. What the
He
hell was
got he
Kevin
gotta
Durant
go.
doing?
He
You
gotta
gotta go,
go.
period.
He gotta go. Even if they win the
Even if they
championship, I
win,
mean, they would have to
dude,
win the championship for me to even consider bringing Udoka back. Like it's just
as
it's that
many
bad.
injuries as you seen Kevin Durant have, what the hell was you doing practicing? You should have been doing a walkthrough, bro. What? And then it was like oh, last minute, it was a knee contusion in practice. He bumped with another player. Kevin Durant is 37 years old with how many leg injuries? We seen this dude blow a calf warming up doing layups. Kevin, it's the playoffs, man. All you need you to do is stretch before the game and go hoop. What was you doing in practice to even get hurt like that? Like,
Who knows?
what is Idoka doing? Like, come on,
You
bro.
don't know what he's doing, bro. We've
He
established
doesn't
this,
know what
man.
he's doing. That's the
Dude,
problem.
That's
He
the
doesn't
problem.
know. He has no idea what he's doing. He's
that's
making
like,
this shit up as he goes along. Like don't.
Yeah, he's playing 2K.
it's like,
He's playing
it's like,
2
man,
fucking K.
I got my 40. Aaron, I hate to say it, I got my 40-year-old quarterback. Do I'm gonna go make him do a full practice before the game? No. You go get treatment and you go throw passes, bro. What was you doing practicing? But then it's like I'm just I know there's not a rocket session, dude, but I'm just gonna
No,
say it,
go
bro.
bet. I have
The
my bet.
last the last dude, the next dude who defends Reed Shepard and Jabari Smith to me, I'm gonna cuss him the fuck out. I'm just being point blank.
Where's your
Y'all
boy
gonna see me
Jesse
lose
at?
my
Where
shit.
Jesse at?
Look
Y'all
here,
gonna see
man.
me lose my shit.
Look. I'm just gonna say this. I'm just gonna say this, and then I'm just gonna leave it alone. It's like I thought I'd never get to this point. We talking about apologies, and we talking about like the season of apologies. Aaron lost to Bet Simmons. We gotta do something with Sengun. I'm on board. I'm sick of it. I am absolutely sick of it. I am sick of this. I'm sick of him. Sick.
But is it Singoon or is it how we're
No,
using him?
he's trash.
Is it
Absolutely not. No. So here's the thing. Larry. Then this is why I'm out, because it's just like, okay, it's like it is one thing if it was like, you know what, he's super talented, but like he just has these lapses. No, he's always in the laps. He's always in the laps.
And he can't be reliable on crunch time
And he's
because
not
he doesn't show up on the free throw line.
and he's unreliable, and it's just like, look, just because he scores point, like he has no, we talk about Cat, he has no interest in playing defense. Cat will at least wave his hands a little bit, you know what I'm saying? You know,
yeah. I mean, but
Cat at least give you the illusion that he's playing defense, like, hey, stop, like,
If there was ever a game when Alfie put his handprint all over that ball game, it was game one. He was non-existent.
and I get that, but Reed and Jabari building a 2-bedroom house with matching outdoor facilities.
Then that's when someone needs to be like give me the ball.
Steve, and I don't know if y'all heard me in the chat today. I'm like, hey, you know what? People in Houston was like, oh, Jalen Green had to go. He had a bad playoff series. Jalen Green had to go. You know who's been balling their ass off this playoffs? Jalen Green. Look, Steve, I actually had to. I got into it with my boy the other day, and I told him, I said, dude, Steve was right. You can't have both. You can't have. You couldn't have Jalen and what's called. You could take one of the other. I would prefer to keep Green. Will give you some draft capital, and you add him to a Durant, but you can't have both.
But with this team, the way this team is making up, it's like, again, like the Jalen Green thing is like whatever. It's like I would love Dylan Brooks on this Rockets team. I would love Dylan Brooks on this team.
Me too, because he helped.
Dylan Brooks would probably be better for this Rockets team than Jalen Green. You know what I'm saying? Because like he again, you like I don't know, like it's
He probably would have punched somebody in the face by now. I'm just being
Don't
for
care.
real. We
Don't
probably
care.
would have heard it in the
Do
practice that
do
he
not
punched
Don't
someone
care.
in the
care.
face.
And again, it's like, do you miss
But
Fred? Don't everybody miss Fred? You know what I'm saying?
No
We
bet.
miss
No
Fred.
bet.
We miss Fred.
No
We
bet.
miss Fred a
but
little
I
bit,
don't
don't we?
think
Don't we?
Fred is
Don't we?
the
Don't we
end
miss
all
Fred a
to
little
be
bit?
all. That's what
Like,
people keep saying is
He's
Fred.
better
You don't
than
have a point.
nothing.
We not. But see, the thing is, most Rockets fans know Fred. He's the cool dad. He's the one that he would have been like, oh, you know what, Reed, you want to keep shooting more threes? Here you go. Let me keep
no,
feeding you
no,
more
no,
threes.
no.
No,
Fred would have
Fred
been
would have
like,
shot
no,
the
no,
three.
no. But I think it gets to the point to where Fred would have been like, okay, all right, I'm gonna kick it. I'm gonna kick it down to Sengun the next couple times down the floor, but this third time, pull it up from 30, baby. You know what
Pull it
I'm saying?
up. Pull it.
Man, and it's
I'm not
sad,
looking
man.
forward to tonight's game. I'm gonna keep it a buck
Dude,
with you.
I
I'm not
mean,
looking
it's
forward to
What
tonight's game.
game? Like I'm like look, after this game goes off, I'm going to, because I record NXT. I can't. I'm not. I have to pick one thing to watch at the same time. 'Cause I can't have three things going on
man,
at one time.
look,
Because
I'm
unlike
going
me,
to
I don't
bed.
have the capability to watch multiple things at one time. Hulu fucking stinks. Anyway, like,
Well, you can't.
like,
You can't. One thing is, Steve, you can't multi-view CW with the basketball games. Unfortunately,
No, you can't.
that's
we
not.
learned
That's
today
not a
that
combination.
whatever.
But
But Hulu still stinks.
But
I
so
can't.
Ruka's on, so I'm letting you guys vent. So I watch so Ruka and Zarya. I don't care what you
yeah,
say, serious. I like Zarya.
I'm on it.
Steve don't want to watch the Rockets because his blood pressure gonna be all up high. It's gonna be late.
Yeah.
He ain't gonna be able to go to
Yes.
bed.
I
He
got
gonna
extra
be up
pills if
all
you
night.
need it. I got extra pills if you need it.
He gonna be up all
I,
night.
shit,
He gonna be
I
like,
took my
man,
Ibuprofen today. Shit, my blood
Oh
pressure
my baby.
lovely.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, I'm good.
I
You know
got
what
to
I'm saying?
double up on my Olodapine so to get my pressure
Yeah,
down.
I'm great actually.
My
No,
baby.
the medication I need to watch the Rockets is called Xanax.
The medication I need to watch the Knicks are like blackout shades.
You said blackout shades.
Like I can't right now. They just
man, look, the Rockets so bad. I don't even want to watch the highlights the next day. I just turn it. Like I don't even want to see it. I don't even know what happened.
Man, I'm gonna find some
Turn
playoff.
It's weird because when we did the preview show, I was very, very adamant that I didn't think the Rockets were getting out this round. Very, very adamant. Again, it's 1-0. The Rockets gonna win, tonight and then go back to
There's
Houston.
no Luca and no Austin Reeves. This should be in the bag for us.
You was it, right? We didn't
and
have
LeBron is old. You're old.
Wrong project.
That's the like, how do you let Luke Kennard score 30, 20,
30. This
30,
was that
27?
in 20 some odd games. You know what? I'm done. I'm not doing it.
I forgot he was in the league.
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah.
Dude, you talk about this, and this is my final take on it. We talked about the Magic, and the Magic got all this young talent. They not doing what we thought they do. They kind of putting it together right now. Dude, the Rockets should be like, okay, we know we didn't have Durant, but we got Sengun, Amen, Jabari, East. We got enough talent to beat y'all without Luka and Austin Reeves, and it's not happening. Aaron, what you say? Make that shit make sense.
Make that make sense.
Because you let DeAndre Ayton get 19 and what he had to have about 12, 13 rebounds.
Man, look,
Yep.
I
And it's just like,
look,
it's
I need to see Clint Capella's birth certificate because he looking like old man Mutombo. He looking like he about 48 years old. I'm just saying. He looking like Robert Parrish playing on the Bulls. I'm just saying, bro. I need to see his birth certificate because I don't know, man. Look, that's my final take on it, man. How in the hell are we losing to them? And we got way more talent on that team.
you talk about guys that should have been on our team. It's like, again, seeing Marcus Smart play for the Lakers. It's like, that's a guy that Rockets should.
That's a weird one.
Like I would have loved the Rockets to get the hold on Marcus Smart.
Yeah, man. Look, hey, y'all think I'm bad now? I'm really going on my. It's time to move. It's time to move Jabari. It's time to move.
It's been time to move Jabari.
It's been. Hey,
now I'm
been late, but now it's way beyond late.
I'm at the point now where it's like, if it gets us Giannis, Alp, I'm sure there's some nice Turkish restaurants in Milwaukee. Okay, all right. Hey. I'm sure you can find some nice, baba ganoush and like some nice Turkish coffee up there, something like that. You'll be fine. It's a little cold up there. Might want to get a bigger coat than you got in Houston, but it's like,
yeah. And Jabari can wear his hoodie while you with him on the way out.
Yeah,
I'm just saying, they could be a package deal.
You get rid of him.
Stupid.
Anyways, gentlemen, the NFL draft is in 2 days, man, and I wanted to take the next little bit of time and kind of go through a couple of these picks. You know, we can talk about where our respective team will go. We are doing a draft show, not the snow snatcher from up top. Good God, I love her so much. We could talk about what our respective team is going to particularly do with our pick. But we are doing a show on Thursdays, kind of live reacting to it. So let's go from here.
Hang on. I gotta do it. Since the villain is giving out apologies, I have to apologize to Unc because I said Dexter Lawrence didn't want to be traded, and he went. Well, here's the deal. He didn't want to be traded. He wanted his money. If he wanted to be traded, he wouldn't have entered the negotiations with the Giants. And the Giants said, "Well, I only giving you $22 million. I ain't giving you no 30. I ain't giving you the 30. I ain't giving you the 30." So he didn't want to be traded, and I think he thought the Giants were bluffing. He's like, "No, you can go to Cincinnati. Here you go." And he only got 1 year out of it. I think he got an extra 5. And he only got the 5 out of it. So. But either way, he's not a Giant anymore. I have to apologize to Chandler. I apologize.
I didn't think the Giants were going to move him, to be painfully honest with you. I thought the Giants would figure out a way to keep him because I think he helps the Giants. And the team that he went to, the Cincinnati Bengals, what the hell are they doing? Explain
they
that to
need
me.
him. They're with the 10th pick.
Then why did they pay Trey Henderson?
I mean,
you give up
never have enough good guy. I mean, like, I don't know.
Because he doesn't stop the run. They can't. The defense.
You give up the 10th pick. You give up the 10th overall pick. And
I mean, again, it's like, is Lawrence better than who you could get at 10?
We don't know, but
we don't know. But right now he is.
Right now he is better than
any.
He is. You know what you're gonna get at the 10th pick with Dexter Lawrence than opposed to any defensive tackle.
Exactly. And that's why I don't really hate the move that much because like right as of right now, the Bengals are trying to win football games right now. So right now, he is better than whoever they would draft at 10. So
what the heck? No. I'm sorry, I'm watching the next thing.
Yeah, I'm watching it too. Listen, the Giants weren't gonna pay him the money that he wanted. And she missed that table. Sorry. They weren't going to pay her the money. Pay her. Okay, sorry. I apologize. I'm not focused right now. I'm watching.
I'm not either. I'm sorry.
The Giants were going to pay him the money that he wanted. He wanted the contract because it was he didn't have guaranteed money left on his 2 years left on his contract. So he wanted to. Oh God, this diabolical LG. The Mets
That's crazy, Harry.
12 straight. So Dexter wanted his money, and you know what? He's gonna have to get it in Cincinnati. I feel, I love Dexter Lawrence. He was a great Giant. But we didn't win with him. And I said the same thing about Saquon Barkley. As much as I love Saquon Barkley, we didn't win with him. Is it his fault? Absolutely not. It's the Giants' fault. We sucked. We didn't build the team around Dex. We didn't build the team around Barkley. Don't talk to me about Daniel Jones. But you know what? We had these guys and we didn't build around them, and that's it. So it's a new day, a new dawn, a new light, a new regime. John Harbaugh, you're on the clock. You got 2 picks in the top 10. The only thing I'm bummed about, guys, I kept waiting to hear what additional draft compensation we got for Dexter Lawrence. All we got is the 10th pick.
Right, but you also have the 5th pick, so you got the 10 and 5.
No, I thought I thought we would get the first round pick and maybe a 4th, or maybe another maybe another 4th round pick or something. All we got is it's a player swap. So I'm like,
but you know what? Maybe there wasn't any additional because of the 1 year. So basically, he only extended 1 year, so he's basically like a 2-year rental.
Yeah, you're right. Well, no,
if Cincinnati could have locked him up long term, then they probably would have gave more draft capital up. But because he's not,
that's probably why. Deal he didn't agree to the deal until after he was traded.
So on paper, we already know that deal was already.
Yeah, that deal was already.
Why would you? If you wanted to lock him up, why would you only give him 1 year? This doesn't make any sense to me.
Well, how this stuff is in the back room behind the scenes. He was like, okay, I'll go to Cincinnati but I only go for 2 years. We know the deal was already worked out, so Cincinnati was like, you know what, he's willing to come here, which is the head start, but he's only willing to stay an additional year, so we only give you the first. We know
Yeah.
how these deals go. The agent already had talked to Cincinnati before, knowing what the parameters, because he would have never signed off on the trade. He would have never, he would have did like some asshole did and said, I'm not gonna report or something like that.
Yeah, I'm not going to sign the contract. I'm not going
Yeah,
to
I'm
sign
not
the
gonna
extension.
extend it or something like that.
Y'all better stop playing with that man and try to trade him.
Man,
Larry.
look, I want that dude on what they say, the first Smokey to Philly.
First thing smoking.
Yeah, look, I want that dude shipped out so bad.
No.
Who we talking? We talking about
Ayuk.
Yeah,
Ayuk.
nobody wants him. Nobody. Dude, you
That's
can't
what I'm
get
saying.
him.
I mean, they're gonna try to trade him. If I said this to the guys in the chat, nobody's gonna give you anything for him because they know evidently they know eventually you're gonna have to come.
Well,
And
right,
he has no
right,
value.
it's money right now, because right now his cap hit is like 16, and then around June 1st is when it goes down like 8 mil. It's the money part of it right now, but he's gonna be either traded or cut. One of the two is gonna happen. I want
But
that
he has
dude.
no value either. He has no value right now.
He don't realize he has no value. That's the problem. Like, he don't. That dude doesn't realize that, dude. You're coming off of a major knee surgery, 2 ligaments. You have no value, bro. You have no value. Nobody. I would be surprised if he goes unsigned even after we cut him.
No. Washington sign him. If
Off
nobody
of
else
the
signs him,
two,
Washington will sign him.
off
Washington.
of the two surgeries, two knees.
Yeah.
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 I mean,
That's
Washington
what-
might have signed him, but he's gonna get like vet minimum.
That's again. He'll get vet minimal on a prove deal. Go into Washington, put some stuff on tape, and flip it. I mean, he's not to you guys' point on the Niner Empire, podcast. You know what I'm saying, coming to you live.
Hey, look, really good show, really good show.
Forever
But,
faithful.
Forever faithful.
Forever
49ers
faithful.
podcast. Check them
Yeah.
out.
Coming to you live. But as to you guys' point, he's never going to see that type of money again. But he doesn't need to. He just wants to play ball in a place where he wants to be.
He said that, and he keeps saying that, and I think it's something more than that. And honestly, to me, because of I'm gonna say the off the field stuff, I think that, like I say, even if Washington did give him money, it's gonna be like no guarantees. We can basically cut you in training camp if we don't see anything out of you. I don't think he's gonna get the deal that he's thinking he's gonna get. I don't think he's gonna recoup the money that he think he's gonna cut. At this point, look, hey, anybody got two good trainers who know how to tape ankles really well, he can be traded for. I'll take it. I'll take two trainers and a good cold tub. He can be traded. Hey, get that dude off my team.
So with that being said, Villain,
hold
talk
on.
to me, man. At 5, I'm looking at a ton of mocks.
I don't want to talk about 5 right now. One thing that came across, I don't know if you guys talked about it. The Patriots are most likely gonna get AJ Brown after June 1st. I think.
Yeah, I did see that. Yep.
Yeah, like the deal is right. Serious is that if the Eagles trade him before June 1st, it's a bigger cap hit, right, or something like that. So they save money by
always. They have those, the June 1 designations. That's where you see a lot of these guys get cut because it's cheaper after June 1st. So then it just makes sense for everybody involved.
Yeah, but I mean, I like the move. I for both sides. I think. I don't know. AJ Brown could be a pain in the what, but I think he's the stud receiver that the Patriots need, and the Eagles is addition by subtraction. They got to get rid of this guy. I don't know the compensation they'll get. Probably future compensation. Like I think they're looking for 2026-7 picks.
Yeah, maybe.
So I think it works for both sides. But
you think he goes to the Patriots though? I mean, everything I'm seeing is he goes to the Patriots.
Yeah, I think they said that other teams are in the running, but I think there's kind of like Larry said, there's a backroom handshake
there's a
agreement.
wink, nudge, like okay, like it's like
Yeah. If you want us to give you a pick from this year, who do you want us to draft at? Okay, we'll get this guy, and then we'll trade him to you, or we'll give you these future picks and go from
Hmm.
there. But
Yeah, Barry, we
it,
seen Hard Knocks. We saw how y'all got Brian Burns. That deal was
yeah,
done at the combine.
yeah, that was deal. Yeah, a
Yeah,
lot of deals are done at they're probably done on the golf course before that. You know what I
yeah.
mean? Like, but yeah, honestly, like I think the Eagles, it just sucks that it's after June 1st because it's another month. We got to go
Mhm.
through this and talk about this crap. But like, good riddance if you're an Eagle fan. Like I know that, and I'll be on the Philly podcast on Thursday before we do our draft show, and I'm sure they're going to want to talk about that. But I'd love to hear how Philly fans. I mean, I don't love Philly fans. You know me, I hate them. But it'll be interesting to see how they are reacting to AJ Brown finally being jettisoned out of town.
Dude, in real talk, I honestly I don't think he'll go to the Patriots because you know one thing about Howie Roseman, he loves the best deal. And now that they didn't put it out there that he can be had, I think some other team would be like, you know what? What did New England offer you? I'll beat it. I
But
think that
everybody
another
knows
team
he was
will
on the
offer.
market. It was just they were waiting until
Well,
after June 1st. He's not
well,
even
they said he
reporting.
was, but they said that the asking price was like crazy high. That's why people was like, "How are you tripping? You want like a
Mhm.
crazy price for him?" But
But he's not
you
at
know,
the camp, right? The mini camp.
yeah,
No,
he
he's
was
not.
like, I think he wanted something crazy like 2 firsts and a second or something. People was like,
Hmm.
nah, that basically mean you don't want to trade him. But
Yeah.
Mhm.
now, depending on what people, like I said, these tea leaves are knowing what the trade is for. Is like, hey, what did they offer you? I can beat it. And we all know Howie Roseman, he always takes the best deal.
Hmm.
I wouldn't be surprised if somebody else swoops in and say, hey, this is what we got.
Right.
Aaron got this Ravens on. I wouldn't be surprised if the Ravens say, you know
And
what?
that's the thing.
We
Like
need
That's his
another
team, right?
receiver.
That's
Baltimore,
his team.
Baltimore maybe in the mix here. You got a team like the Buffalo Bills that may be in the mix there. I mean, they got DJ Moore, but another wide receiver can go to Buffalo. Um, shit, the Jets maybe.
Man, I don't know,
Um,
man. Like, there's so many good receivers in this draft, though.
there
And I
are.
feel like if you're a team that needs a receiver, do you want to take a? I mean, again, I just talked about like how like Lawrence is better than who you get at 10, but it's just like with a guy like AJ Brown, where you know the baggage that comes with it and like the headache that comes with it, is like get a
But
young
the
guy.
on-field production that comes with it too.
The unfield production that comes with. I mean, again, it's like it's not his fault that Jalen Hurts couldn't throw in the ball.
Yeah.
So or
Mm-hmm.
forgot how to, you know. But like, I mean, yeah, AJ Brown's still an elite receiver, but I feel like the Patriots might be better off with such a young team, and they played really well last year. And to bring in a AJ Brown into their locker room with a bunch of young impressionable players could do more harm than good. Just something like buyer beware for the Patriots with that.
I
Yeah.
mean, Steve, I'm gonna double tap on that dude. If I was the Bills, dude, I would be like, you know what? You know how you beat your opponent? You snipe, you snipe their players, dude. Like you snipe them. Like, look, hey, I'll if I was Buffalo's GM, I'd be like, what was the Patriots deal? I'll
Give it
beat
to
it.
me.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
I'll beat it
Buffalo
because
is a dark horse in this whole situation
Hmm.
because again, you
Yeah.
don't want
yeah.
the Patriots getting stronger, and the Buffalo Bills got
No.
money to burn.
Look, and
So
if you could tolerate Stephon Diggs in your locker room, yeah, you could tolerate AJ. I'm just saying. Yeah, I would definitely try to snipe him and be like, you know what is that deal for? But you
we
know
will
what? Hey,
see. We will see.
Sirius was in our chat. Hey, they brought up a interesting topic. What if the Niners jumped in the mix?
I mean, y'all would have to come all the way up from where you guys at 27.
I mean, like I
Give
said,
up
we could send
like
back Brandon. We could send back
and
Brandon and some capital. So that
pairing
way,
him with Mike Evans at
Nobody
53.
wants him. You cannot trade me a bag of marbles and tell me it's fool's gold. Nobody wants Brandon Ayuk.
no, no,
Nobody.
no. I just think that people waiting for the price to get cheap. Just because I mean, think about it.
Nobody
You
wants
Nobody's want them,
Brandon
bro. Like, here's
Ayuk.
the thing:
I don't think.
everybody knows he's going to
you
be
get,
cut. So why
Hey,
give up
dude.
any assets?
but if he's gonna be cut, then you gotta wait for him to clear waivers and all that stuff. But if he's at
But
8 mil,
nobody wants him. Nobody
I'm just
wants
saying,
him.
Washington.
There's one team that
Hey,
wants him. But the thing is, Washington
you
knows
can
that
flip.
I can't say they're the only game in town, but like
Yeah.
it's Washington or bust for him.
I mean, well, we've seen, like I said, we've seen guys get traded who had a lot going on too
Yeah.
at that time, and we
Mhm.
thought they were going to get cut, and last minute somebody swooped in and traded for them instead, so they don't hit waivers. So I don't know. Like I said, it was just it. Serious note, it was something that was floating around in the
Yeah,
Niners chat.
yeah,
But that would be interesting too.
yeah.
For first round pick, somebody go. Dude,
I ain't saying no
there's
first
not a
round pick.
UFL team that
They
wants
may
Brandon
get a
Ayuk.
seventh and a peach snapple and some
No, but
Pringles.
I'm just saying if you like just say for instance, right? And I know we always throw around these scenarios, right? But let's just say for sake argument, right? If the Patriots are going to give you a one and a third for AJ, right? And just say the Niners say, you know what, we'll give you the one and the third and throw in Brandon. Would you not take the deal? See what he got, bring him in cap. He has no guaranteed money, so see what he got.
Perhaps.
I
No,
mean,
We will see. We will see. Let's
no.
let's spin around really quickly, man.
Nobody
Giants
wants.
I don't
Giants
want
at five, man.
it.
Talk to me, Dylan. Where's your head at 5?
Everybody's like talking to me about Jeremiah Love. I love Jeremiah Love. Don't get me wrong. I don't want him on the Giants. It screamed Saquon Barkley all over again. Don't
Mm-hmm.
do it. Don't do it. I like him. Don't get me wrong. If he was drafted, I wouldn't be mad. But I think there's so many other players that we need. At 5, I'm going probably best defensive player available, most likely. I'm thinking probably. I don't think Bailey is going to be there. I think the Jets might take him.
Yeah, he don't get
Mm-hmm.
past the Jets. Yeah, I
So
don't
I'm
think so.
getting
Yeah,
one
the
of the
Jets
kids
canceled
from Ohio
all his what's
State.
called.
What's that?
So what?
I don't think the Jets take him.
Really?
They basically canceled all his interviews, everything, the whole nine with him.
I mean, teams
If he
often do that
drops,
when
I'll
they
take him.
when they know he's the guy. There's no need to bring him in. They probably have already talked to him at
But
pro
these
days
are
and
the
like that.
Jets,
Sometimes
though. The Jets may be like, you know what, we taking Ty Simpson at 2 because we want to make sure we got our guy. It's the Jets. I'm just saying.
They are
We
not
gave.
drafting that kid.
Hey, they probably
They got
No,
gonna
Geno
if
give
they
Smith.
DK
do,
what's
if
his
they
name?
do, I need villain. I need you to go find CK immediately.
Yes, he may have a heart
I
attack.
don't know where he's at in New. I need you to find him immediately. I need to do a welfare check because Jets best friend and draft Todd Simpson. He's gonna go crazy. Jeez. So you're thinking Reese or Sonny Styles?
Yeah, I think one of those two. And then I mean I would love it to be Bailey, to be honest with you, but every mock has Bailey going to the Jets. Like I said, I think the Cardinals might take Reese. Um
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I really don't know where they're gonna go. I think they should jump on Love, but I
yes,
don't know.
yes.
They gonna trade out
So
that big, bro. They gonna trade back.
yeah, they might. So I mean, it's either Reese or Styles for me at 5, and if Bailey's there, I'd grab Bailey.
Okay.
And
I
then if it
gotcha.
goes back to 10, I really think the Giants should take a really good long look, even though he's shorter than I would like him to be. Caleb Downs. I really think because we need a lot of safety help. I think we need more help at corner than we do at safety. But Caleb Downs checks a lot of boxes.
Yeah, he does.
He's a football player,
I gotcha.
but he's only 5'11".
Doesn't matter.
No, I know. He's a
I
football
got
player,
you.
right?
Coach, talk to me. 28, man. Where's your head at?
So here's the thing with the Texans. The Texans are a team who, I don't know, quarterback. No, no, seriously.
Wow.
Um, no. The Texans are in a unique situation where they're picking at the end of the first round because due to their success last year. Now the Texans are a team where they have shown they're not afraid to move up.
Mm-hmm.
To try to improve this team. I still think they pulled off one of the great draft day heists in getting C.J. Stroud and then doubling back and getting Will Anderson. That was like
Mm-hmm.
still like just a franchise changing trade.
Who they just paid,
That
by the
that
way.
yeah. Um, I think the Texans are in a situation where it's like best player available. Now that better be the best offensive lineman available, but
Mm-hmm.
best player available. So it doesn't matter if it is whoever they think the best tackle is on the board, whoever they think the best guard is on the board, whoever the best, their highest rated offensive tackle or offensive lineman on the board. I think that's what it takes because this was a big issue and the whole world saw. It's like C.J. Stroud got a lot of flack, and as he should, for how things ended for the Texans. But a lot of the reason why he was put in these best positions because he didn't have room to throw. He was running for his life. So improve up front. You have to. This is where games are won and lost in the trenches, and I wouldn't be shocked if the Texans even went and got whoever the best rated defensive lineman is. But it's like the Texans need help on the lines.
Mm-hmm.
And I would love for the Texans to get like a big, 3 tech, somebody to like keep these guys off of Anderson. You just paid him all this money. You know what I'm saying? Deservedly so. Big ups to Will Anderson. Like he's
Yeah,
he's
he
worth
got
it.
a 3-year deal, right?
Yeah,
3-year deal.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
like 3 years, like 100 and whatever, like
Yeah,
so.
yeah,
He's
he got paid. He's the
yeah, worth
highest
every
paid
penny.
Yeah.
non-quarterback.
He is now the highest paid defensive player in the league. But so again, like you hate this, but then you love it. It's like my football team is in a position where just draft the best guy because you don't need to rock the boat. I know I was talking to my cousin the other day, and he was like, he said it would be crazy if the Texans just say, you know what, let's just get CJ more weapons. And I was like, oh no, don't speak that into existence, please.
I would have thought you would have want a receiver because by the end you just had such a
Man,
lack of receiver
I
help.
mean, but like Nico Collins getting hurt was a shame,
Good stuff,
Yes,
yeah.
and
yes.
everything like that was just that stunk. And then it's like, man, look,
What's the
I don't want
status
to get
on
my
Tank?
hopes, I don't want to get my hopes up high, but man, Tank look good, Larry. Tank look good.
Hey,
Look
you know
good.
what? When he come back, no more running things up the middle. You just run a 9 and an 8, and
Yeah,
maybe some trickery.
yeah. Let the fast guy be fast. It's
Yeah,
like stop. Like I mean, I know his nickname is Tank, but stop running him over the middle. He's a very small man.
yeah,
I know
yeah.
Yeah,
they call him
he's
Tank. It's
very
it's
Very
nice.
it's,
small.
it's, it's a misleading nickname. You know what I'm saying? It's like
Right.
it's like calling a big guy tiny. It's like they call him Tank. Stop doing it. But yeah, like I just because my cousin he was like really high on Sadiq, and I don't think Sadiq's gonna be there, but he was like, man, he said a tight end. You know what I'm saying? Like a vertical threat tight end would do wonders in this offense. I'm like, yeah. But like, yeah, I mean, again, the Texans could go any way, shape, or form, or when I think about it, just depending on how the draft goes in front of them, of the kid from Georgia's gone, of the my guy
Mhm.
from Clemson's gone, like of these high level tackles and these linemen don't slip, they might just trade out.
It's possible. It's
Yeah.
possible. 27, man. 49ers, man. Where's your head at, big dog?
They don't need a
Oh man,
tackle.
everybody keeps saying, "Don't get me started," because that was a heated debate, and I'm like, I'm still waiting on the 11 because he said he was 12. I'm still waiting on the
I need
11.
I need the list. I need that
I
list.
need the list because I'm like, what list was you looking at, bro? Like, and then I'm like, what are you talking about? He missed a couple of games the season before, but he's been relatively healthy. Like, okay, he's 37. He might miss a game here and there. That's cool, fine. Um, but I don't want to see a receiver. I don't want to see a receiver because this is a deep receiver draft. I'm kind of like Steve. O line. I need more O line help. Just because we have weapons, and I get it. Kittle's coming off injury, but Kittle he'll be back at some point. I actually like Tunges. When Kittle's out, Tunges is actually pretty good. Like I said, if you play fantasy football, Tunges might have won you a fantasy football championship last year. But I would want us to go O line. I'm hoping he falls because people are looking at, of course, how you say Mungia, the guy from Miami, and Proctor. But I would love to see I don't know how to say his last name, but the dude Max from Ohio.
Oh, that kid from Arizona
Arizona
State. Oh yeah,
State.
he's a
So
Yes,
he's a
yeah.
beast.
yes.
Oh
I
yeah.
would love,
Hmm.
dude, man. Yeah, I would love to see him fall to 27. That would be my ideal draft, and just be like, okay, you know what? The board shaked out the way the board was supposed to be, and yes, we're gonna take it. I mean, he's a little raw because he only started playing football when he was like 16 or something.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Uh, but man, that dude, especially learning from Trent, he could play right tackle for now.
Hmm.
Man, that dude would be awesome if he fell to the Niners. Dude. I'm being, even if we had to move up a little bit because we thought he was gonna somebody was gonna snipe him before us.
Hmm.
I wouldn't even mind if we gave up a little bit of draft capital just to move up maybe like a slot or two.
Yeah, y'all might have to move in front of the Texans to be honest with me, because like
Yeah,
of my man Max is still there. I really like the Freeland kid from Georgia. If he's
Yeah.
still there, like that's a guy on the line that you could get. Um, I think y'all do draft a receiver. I
dude,
think I
I
think
That's
actually,
that's what I was thinking.
I
Like
think I think
uh,
because I think if if a good receiver is still down there, like it seems like somebody always slips. Like
like
I don't
what's
know,
the
like
what's the kid from Tech? Not Tech,
um
Texas A&M.
Concepcion.
oh
Yep.
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
yeah, Conception,
Concepcion.
yeah,
Yeah,
Casey
Concepcion.
Concepcion.
Casey
Yeah,
Conception, yeah.
yeah. If Concepcion is still there, that could be a pick for sure. Um, like
So
There's a lot of good receivers
it's
in
a
the
lot of good
draft that
receivers.
There's a
Like
do
ton.
you
if
do you
Casey
think
is still there, like the kid from Washington, I keep calling him David Boston, but
no, I know who you're
yeah,
talking
I'm
about.
but
looking at him
yeah,
now,
but
like
man. You talking about Denzel Boston?
yeah, I don't know,
yeah.
like like I'm sure him. I keep calling him
I
David
think he's
Boston.
like
Like
I
yeah,
think he's between 10 and 20 though. I think he goes between then.
yeah. I
I
I'm
mean,
mean,
looking at
But I
this
think
mock
some of
right
these guys are
now.
gonna
I'm looking
fall
at
to
the
the
he
mock
second
now,
tore
and
it
they
up
have
at
round.
him
his
going to
pro
San
day,
Fran.
man, because like he wasn't even on a lot of people's radar, but that kid he tore it up at his pro day,
Hmm.
and like yeah. So now I haven't looked at any recent mocks, but I know I seen him going like late
I'm looking
teens,
at one
like something
right
like that.
now,
Uh
and it
huh.
has Denzel Boston going to San Fran at 27.
Look at that. Look at that.
there you
Yeah,
go.
like
There
I
you
say,
go.
everybody keeps
There you
saying
go.
that, but I think I actually like the receiver room that we have right now, and
Mm-hmm.
and just the way
I don't.
that
I don't. I really don't. I think, and I'm not trying to say that to be mean to you, Larry. I think your quarterback is the kind of quarterback that needs all the weapons he can get. Like
um
the weapons make him better,
it
and I
Well,
do,
see,
think
here's
you
the
got to
thing.
get him
but
weapons.
Here's the
he's played
thing.
without his
You got
weapons,
Mike,
and he's played really good without his weapons.
you got
And you got
Mike
to
Evans
remember,
and Christian Kirk. You got two guys that are very, very injury prone.
That's
yeah,
what I mean. Like they're older
Very
too,
injury
so
prone.
like
I
you're
mean,
old.
we got
Yeah.
Pearsall who's injured wrong, but you got to remember. So I'm just being blunt, bro. You got to remember the
Mhm.
way that Kyle schemes this up. CMC gets what, like 100 targets.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Kittle gets like what, 75 targets when he comes back. So it's the offense isn't really wide receiver dependent. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
so with them, the ones we got on the roster, Pearsall, he's actually played good when he's played, but he's been hurt too. Like I said, I don't have a problem going into the season with the receivers we had because I think that some of these receivers are gonna fall to the second round.
Man,
I
but
want to
Larry,
shore up
man,
the
like
line.
Not a lot of them.
but
Not a
Larry,
lot of
like
them.
you love you and Corey and breaking news. Y'all love to talk about like the Shanahan scheme, and he's a mad scientist stuff like that. Like, could you imagine a guy like Concepcion with his skill set in that offense?
So
But I
sick.
think I think that some of these
Like,
receivers are
I
gonna
mean,
fall.
So sick.
I think some of these receivers are gonna fall to the second round and we can get him. I don't think the offensive linemen are gonna fall to the second round.
yeah,
So I would prefer get the best way you can help your quarterback out. You know what it is? Keeping them upright.
yeah.
And Steve, just a double tap because I'm a Texas fan too. I wouldn't mind seeing Max go to the Texans, but I would love to see them get some of these guards, like the dude was his name Pigon. That's how you say his name. The
Oh
guy
yeah.
from I would love to see them because the problem with CJ is it's not the outside pressure that he falls
It's
apart
when you
on.
come at
It's
his
the
come right
up
at his
the
face.
middle.
Yeah, it's right when you come at his face.
It's
Yeah.
right in his face, and that's been a biggest problem. Like if they could go in the second round or third round and get one of these really good centers, because the outside guys, he can avoid them. He's not that. People think he's that much of a statue. He's not. He can avoid the outside guys. It's the
Yeah.
right up the middle. As soon as he gets into his 3 or 5 still dropping, a guy's in his face is the problem with the Texans,
Well, I mean,
and
yeah,
they
I mean,
have to
because and
fix
then
it.
you have that is like serious. Like they had a pretty good guy at Penn State. I mean, again, it's like again good.
Yeah,
That's what I want.
Yeah, yeah,
That's
that's
what I want.
he
yeah.
would look good if he traveled a little far west. I think he might end up there. And of course, y'all know how I felt about Georgia Tech this year. Like Kalen Rutledge, a guy who played for Tech, who helped Hayes King stay upright. Like I would love for him to go to the Texans if they looking at that. But like man, like I said, it's your team. It's just me personally as an outside, looking in. I feel like Concepcion would be money in that Shanahan scheme, and even a guy like Cooper from Indiana. They ran all those
Mhm.
like
Well,
weird little sweeps and like
Yeah, Cooper
bubble
would be
screens at
nice.
Indiana. Cooper
yeah.
would be good in that scheme
Well,
too.
we
I,
can.
I
That's what
kind
I'm
of I
saying. We can
kind of
get
like
him in
the
the
kid
second
from you.
round. We can get him in the second round. It's just that the
I don't think
offensive
he falls
line.
that far though. If there's a
Well,
run on receivers, I don't know if he falls that
No.
far.
I mean,
I
Mm-mm.
but I
mean, I
would.
think the first two. I think the first couple receivers off the board are Tate. I think
The kid
probably
from Arizona
Lemon.
State, Tyson.
Yeah,
You got
Tyson. Yeah,
Colonel
Tyson. I think
Tate.
the
You
kid from
got
USC had a really good. He's
Tyson.
shut up the charts. I think
Yeah, Malachi Lemon. He's a little bit of a wild card though. He's a different
Yeah.
cat. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, but everybody has them in their top, at
Yeah,
least in their top three, maybe even top five. So
mhm.
like I think he's off the board early, but Tate is probably to me. I don't know who the best receivers. There's a lot of really good
It's a lot
receivers.
of
I don't
really
know if
good
there's
receivers.
that
Yeah.
one receiver that's like, oh, you got to have him. You know what I mean? So, like not like the year when Neighbors was drafted, you had like a
Hmm.
bunch of receivers and like,
Yeah.
oh man, like I gotta have like. There's a bunch of really good receivers in this draft, like a
Hmm.
bunch of really good ones.
Yeah.
So that's why I think Lemon probably can go a little earlier than expected. But I mean, I don't know. Like maybe the Niners can wait until the second round and get a solid receiver. But
Yeah.
I don't know if you want
Because
to wait that
outside
long.
of, I'm gonna put it like this. So outside of, I mean, he had a little bit of a setback last year, but outside of Trent and Pooney, the rest of the offensive line is just patchwork.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And I would much rather take a really good rookie and see what we got out of him than to go into
Mhm.
it where we have a bunch of patchwork. Because if anybody watched Indiana game, uh, you can run to the left, can't run to the right. You don't have to worry about pressure coming from the left. Pressure coming from the
Mhm.
right is the problem. And if you, I would say we have to fix the entire line, and I would much rather fix the line than worry about receivers. We can get hell. It's still a lot of receivers still out there in free agency. So I would go into the season with the mindset of, hey, we'll figure out the receiver room, fix the line.
I think looking at the Steelers at number 21, I want my
Ty
man's
Simpson.
my guy. So what?
Ty Simpson.
No,
He
I'm going to
chose
be on watch.
violence. He chose violence.
Ty
I'm gonna be
Simpson,
on
quarterback,
watch.
Alabama. Yep.
I want my man Olivia Linon from Penn State or Kyle Proctor. Those are the
Yeah.
only two options that I want. Those are the only two options that will do for me.
And Carson Beck.
This, yeah, whatever. This mock that I'm looking at right
Carson Beck goes to
now.
the Cardinals.
This mock I'm looking at right now has us drafting a safety, Emmanuel McNeil Warren from Toledo. Great guy. I don't want another safety. We just signed Brisker. We got Ramsey back there. No, I don't need another safety right now. I want us to beef up our offensive line. And then round two, we can talk about round
Oh
two.
yeah, Broderick hurt again, isn't he?
I want Broderick
Again.
Jones. I want Broderick Jones as far away from this squad as you want Brandon Ayuk away from yours.
we we
Um,
remember we had a trade in place, but somebody
I'm not,
said he wasn't gonna report.
talk to your boy. But I think those are the only two options that I will be okay with. Um, interior offensive line, regardless of whether A Rod comes back or not. We did lose Isaac Sayamalu. I think he went to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So we definitely need a replacement at guard. Kyle Proctor is another tackle. This is Project Jones's fifth year, so regardless whether he stays or he goes, Trey Fatano is going to be locked in at one left tackle, one tackle. So we need to get Kyle Proctor in the other spot and see if we can get that tackle situation figured out. So that's kind of where I think we land draft wise, man. We can't wait to
Hey,
get in here with you
serious.
guys. So what up?
So I gotta ask you this, man. Do you think that at some point the Steelers take a quarterback, bro?
Not until around like 5, 6.
Which
Yeah, they're
Then
gonna
what are
take
you
quarterback
a
do you
doing?
prefer?
they're gonna take a
Yeah,
Huh?
if
quarterback
you're
Saturday.
waiting till round 5 or 6, what do we do? What are you doing?
I don't think. Here's the thing. I think we have an understanding that Aaron Rodgers is coming back first.
Hmm.
That
Second,
guy, what a
let me talk. Let me
It is
talk.
what it is at this point, Barry. Like I
Let
mean,
me
like
talk.
you just
Let me
got you.
talk. Let me talk. Let me
I
talk.
hate him. I hate him.
There's an understanding that Aaron Rodgers is going to come back. That's first. Second, we drafted Will Howard last year, and all reports coming out of minicamp is that Will Howard has looked exceptionally well. He's adjusting and picking up Mike McCarthy's offense. And what does Mike McCarthy do? He is a quarterback whisperer. So if you have a guy in your building that you want to work with and that you can work with, I don't expect us to spend a big chunk of draft capital on these project quarterbacks. I just don't.
Yeah.
Dude,
And you know
I,
I've been
I hate
very
to put
vocal.
you in.
I've been
I hate
very
it.
vocal. I've been very vocal about like man, like give Will Howard a shot. Give him a shot.
He didn't play at
What's
all
the
last year because he was hurt. He
yeah
played all last year because he was hurt.
yeah?
To
It's
your
like
point, I do not want Aaron Rodgers to be the quarterback of the Pittsburgh Steelers. I do not want that. I've said that last year. I'm a double down and say that this year. However, once we signed and hired Mike McCarthy, Aaron Rodgers was coming, regardless whether he wanted to or not.
yeah.
dude, I mean, that's just me personally, bro. I would much rather have two quarterbacks than one quarterback. I would rather have three quarterbacks than two quarterbacks and see which one wins the job, right?
I mean, Mason
Yeah,
Rudolph.
And
I
you have
mean,
3 quarterbacks. You have no quarterback.
no,
there you
because
go.
no, you see which one it is because we've seen this with
No,
the Steelers
no.
before,
No,
We've
no.
seen that
dude.
dysfunction happen last year with the Cleveland Browns.
Yeah, they
No,
have 4 quarterbacks, and
They
you
have
were
Oh,
four
screaming about
quarterbacks
no,
and
that
they
was
didn't.
no, that was a what's called that was a total mishandle by they coaching
Stefanski?
staff.
Yeah.
But I
what a
would much
play by
rather I would
Williams
much
over
rather have
Simmons.
I would much rather have one of these other quarterbacks in house. Me honestly, dude, I'm serious. You may not like what I'm saying, but I think the Steelers at some point they should draft Drew Aller, bro. I think Drew Aller would be a better quarterback for them than Will Howard would be, bro.
You know
But you
me,
got
I
you
love
if you
Drew
draft
Aller.
him late, there's a lot
I
you got
mean,
to
you could let
consider.
him sit and you could let him
I
sit
love
because
Drew
and
Aller.
see where
You
he was
know
coming
that.
back. But I think the upside of Drew Aller is better than the upside of Will Howard.
I can't
And
say that because I've seen both of these guys play extensive amount of ball. The thing I like about Will Howard is, again, it helps when you're throwing to the best wide receivers in the game.
yep,
But
Hmm.
he's a gamer. Um, I've
um,
seen I've seen Drew Aller make so many bad decisions at critical moments of ball games,
but it's
and he's coming
But
off an
less
injury.
I've
talent,
seen
but
I've
with
seen
less
him
talent,
make good
but with
decisions and
less
make
talent.
great throws. Like
Yes,
I mean, I've seen that too. But again,
that's what
as a Penn
frustrates me
State,
about
as
him.
a Penn State fan, I've dealt with more of the bad Drew Aller than I have and proud of the good. And again, it sucks. It
but with way
sucks.
less talent, with way less talent.
Wait, let's talk.
And I'll put it like this, and y'all think I'm joking. Outside of CJ, I don't trust no Ohio State quarterback.
Yeah,
I just don't trust them. I mean, for real.
I mean, I trust my kid from UConn, Fagnano, before I trust
Will Howard.
Ohio State quarterback.
I don't
Yeah,
trust
I mean,
Ohio
we'll
State
see.
I mean,
quarterbacks,
at
and I
least
don't
Fagnano
trust
didn't throw one
Alabama
interception
quarterbacks.
all year.
We'll see. I mean, again, I want to
No,
see
like
what
I'm
we
willing to
have,
give
and
Will Howard a
again,
shot because I remember him torching Texas when he was at Kansas State before he ended up at Ohio State. So like I trust Will Howard. Yeah, like
yeah. But yeah, with that being said, let me get you guys out of here, man. We will see a lot of you guys on Thursday's show. But coach, you know what to do, man. Get us out of here.
look, if you see the link, share the link. We love y'all support. Just keep rocking with us. Um, we have a show called Backstage Business. Um, that is a show about wrestling. Um, that's on Wednesday. Um, two of these guys will be there. A third one of us might be there. Yes, Larry might be on the show. No, no, no. But
He'll be
you
there in
know,
spirit. He loves it.
He'll be
He
there.
loves
He'll
it.
be he'll
yeah,
be in the
yeah.
comments cutting up.
I'll
No,
be in the
man. But just
comments.
like we all on socials, TikTok and Facebook and stuff like that. Like I said, if you see the link, share the link. And I just want to say this before I go. Um, I have to I'm not gonna be here next week because I am going to have a big dad moment. Son's graduating from college next week, so I will not be here. I will be in Boston, So just big ups to Jason as he graduates Northeastern with that big business degree. So extremely proud of my son. So I just want to take some time out on this show to let him know. Very proud of you, son. I'll see you in a couple days. That being said, as Sirius like to say, you already know that God is good.
All the
All the time.
time.
Look, man, it's very important. Make sure y'all drink y'all water, stay hydrated. Just as we getting close to
It's
summer and
sparkling
stuff like
water.
that, make sure you drink that water. And of course, get them dubs up. Wu Tang is for the children. See y'all later.
Appreciate you, big dog, man. Shout out to the homie Jason, man.
And
I've
coach,
known
tell your
him.
son to share our show on his campus, man. We need them college kids to holler.
I've known Steve and his wife for a long period of time, man. So shout out to him, man. That's major. Get us out of here, Larry.
Oh man, you know what I'm gonna say, man. It's always a pleasure. Um, Aaron, the background doesn't count. That means you get an extra day with the hat. We're not gonna let you make it. He's trying to skate. You know how he is. He's trying to skate out of something.
Well,
No.
I don't skate. I don't skate. It
Hey,
ain't
no.
coming. I ordered it. It ain't coming. I'm gonna go to the store pick one up tomorrow.
Yep, that just means you got an extra day coming. But like I say, always a pleasure, man. Look, hey, don't just hear me talk about the Nana show. Hey, check out everything we're doing. Like Barry said, I'll be in the comments on the WWE on backstage business. I don't I'm not a big WWE fan, but I'm still support everybody. Like I say, Barry, Giant show, Steelers show. We got so much stuff going on now. We actually fighting for airtime. We fighting for days. We bumping heads. Hey, look, we over here coming in with back-to-back shows same day. We had to lead out from Barry's show into the Nana show. That's just how much content we trying to come with, man. We coming with a lot. Like Steve say, man, don't just watch our shows. Don't just check out our shows. Like them, subscribe, do everything you got to do to make sure you stay in tune with the execs, man. Because we got a lot of stuff popping. I'm out. Peace.
Appreciate you, big dog, man. Yeah, definitely check out their show this upcoming Monday. I can't wait to hear and see what these guys do. With that being said, Villain, talk to me, man. Get us out of here, big dog.
Yeah, I mean, what can I say that hasn't been said? We got shows all week. Tomorrow we got backstage business. Special guests coming through. Kayla Kayfabe is coming through. We'll definitely be promoting that. Excited to get her on the show. Talk a little post WrestleMania, the Raw after WrestleMania. Get those ones up. We're back. They the twos, but the ones they back. So that'll be fun. Like I said, I'll be on the Philly podcast. I'll probably tweet that out and share that. As I get more information, talking about the Giants pick with those Philly guys. We'll be connecting with those guys this year, definitely doing a simulcast show when the Giants and Philadelphia Eagles play. Die, Eagles, die. But I clean it up. I do cry, Eagles cry, for to clean it up a little bit. But I'll be excited about that. And then, we'll have our draft show on Thursday. So really excited about that. Listen, you guys ask for content, we give it to you. 2 nights of WrestleMania post show with super strong numbers. The reception was really it's almost overwhelming, to that point, man. Like, it's a blessing. So really proud of the crew and what we did there. But you will catch you on the next time. Listen, support your neighborhood villain. Peace.
Appreciate you, Villain, man. Looking forward to seeing him on tomorrow. With that being said, man, it's such a pleasure doing the show with these gentlemen on tonight, man. As everybody alluded to, man, tomorrow backstage business, talking about everything around the world of WWE. We may hit some NXT since we was kind of cutting in and out watching that on tonight. And then next week, man, we start a whole week of nothing but shows. I mean, we got shows Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and potentially Thursday next week, man. So definitely get in where you fit in, man. Thank you for everybody for rocking with us, man. the back not backstage business, the NDT podcast, working with them. My man Trey over at the Playbook podcast, Wrestling Mamas. Looking forward to sharing the space with one of them on tomorrow, man. Trav, Wicked Bitter. So many people coming in, man. This table's big enough for everybody getting where you fit in, man. And I always close out my shows like this. God is good, even though sometimes people are not, man. God bless. Catch you guys on the next one. Peace.